Hey there, boys and girls. I wanted to take a minute to talk to you about Tuesday's reading lesson on Hairpocalypse. You guys are doing a great job of reading the text and then responding to them and submitting your files. I know it's a learning curve, so I'm super proud of you. I wanted to focus on question number 3 because a lot of you guys missed that question when I was reading your responses. So I didn't take a grade on whether or not you got it right or wrong. I did more of a participation grade, but I wanted to take an opportunity to discuss question number 3. So part A says, how does Aiden feel about his hair on page 18? So when we're looking at that, we need to go back to Hairpocalypse page 18, and looking at that page, it says, after recess, Aiden felt defeated and his hair was worse than ever. Telling his hair what to do wasn't working. Yelling at his hair wasn't working either. He took a big breath and talked to his hair. So a lot of you put evidence from page 17. You said, well, he felt relieved because he took a big breath. But the question is from page 18. Let's look at page 18. On page 18, his hair is sticking every which way. He's got a funny look on his face. He looks like he's irritated. And he says, why are you doing this? What do you want? So on this particular page, the correct answer for number 3 would be he feels frustrated because he's wondering why his hair is acting like that. The evidence to prove that would be that illustration and the words, why are you doing this and what do you want? So that is just something I wanted to go over from Hairpocalypse, yesterday's reading lesson. Let's go ahead and take a look at Wednesday's reading lesson. You were asked to go back and look at pages 19 through 28 and answer the questions based on that text. So let's look at number 1. Based on what we know about Aiden, what can we infer that he's realizing on page 21, and how might that change things in the story? To answer that, I'm going to go over to page 21. When I look at that, it says, so you want to be styled? No way, there has to be another way to make you happy, Aiden said. For a moment there was silence, then a bit of air moved through his hair. And so we notice right there that he's realizing that his hair's not going to behave unless he washes it, because it says wash me. So that might change things in the story because he's finally realizing, oh, his hair is talking back to him and telling him, you need to wash me. And that helps him realize, well, maybe if I wash my hair, it will behave. So that's your answer for number 1. Number 2, how do the illustrations help contribute to our understanding of the story in page 19 through 28? So we can see that he realizes talking to his hair instead of yelling at the hair helps him to understand he just needs to wash it. After he washes it, he realizes that things get much better. Everybody compliments him, and everybody is, he's more confident, he's less grubby, and so those are ways that we can realize that helped him. Those illustrations help us to understand washing his hair solved that problem. And then number 3, why might the illustrator have included the detail of the hair spelling out wash me after Aiden asked the hair what did it want? Well, the answer to that is because he asked, what do you want? So the hair answered by saying, wash me. So those are our answers to our question for Wednesday. Thursday's questions are going to look a little different. We're going to look at a new text called Clara's Crazy Curls. And when we look at that text, you're going to answer questions via an assessment on Edsby. So if you've been uploading pictures and things like that, tomorrow it will be you type your responses. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, guys.